Oh, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Good morning, good morning. I'm gonna make this quick. I would have made this an upload, but I said I couldn't even do it. I'm laying around being super lazy until I have to go to work. But anyway, y'all, straight up, I had to say this, man. Let me cut this out because I'm not cutting on the lights. I'm not doing none of that. I just had to say this. What it's fresh on my mind. Because sometimes I don't come live when I think of something instantly and I just let it blow off. And by later, I don't say it. I just came live because I woke up. Good morning, sis. Good morning, sis. Trust me, this live is going to be quick. It is not even going to be long. Good morning, Mama Ann. I woke up this morning and I was watching the end of um, Mim's live from last night, whatever. But anyway, I said, oh, C was live. She's still live from because she was live when I went to sleep. And Cool Gamer, how you doing? How you doing? Grace Case, how you doing? How you doing? I won't be live long. I just want to come on and give a little message. So anyway, as I see it was live, I came into it. So when I came into it, I don't know, but Sweaty said something in the comments. Now, it's something I got to say about that. If Sweaty said something in the comments, I don't even know what she said, but I'm taking it. It was referring, Virgie, how you doing? It was referring to Terry Land. You know what annoys me? I could care less if Siwa likes Terry Land or don't like Terry Land. That has nothing to do with what I feel about Siwa. I could care less. But what killed me about Siwa making Terry Lynn the worst person in the history of people to talk about Terry Lynn, that would be a lie. Amber was the worst person to talk about Siwa. Amber drug you for filth, Siwa. She drug you for filth, Siwa. Like, and you still sitting here, but you gotta let her know stuff. You're fake. You're a frugazi. You be talking about Terry Lynn the worst. Terry Lynn dragged me for 6 months. Oh, Terry Lynn didn't accidentally pump my children. Several people not only pumped your children, they talk about your children. John Yates talked about sexually harassing your daughter, and you had to check on him to see how he was doing. So the fact that she be sitting on here just always, oh my God, just like she couldn't stand Jim Bailey. Jim Bailey talk about her son. Jim Bailey talk about her son. Jim Bailey talk about her son. But when she needed something from Jim Bailey when it came to Brooke, she could talk to Jim. Y'all are so fake. Y'all are for Gacy's, and half of y'all walk around here and y'all are only friends with people when you want to be. And then suddenly, when you don't like them, like I said, she always, oh my God, Terry Lynn posted that picture on purpose. But first of all, let's just say this much. Terry Lynn was in a hospital. So, yeah, Terry Lynn had the pictures. But here's the thing you should ask yourself, Siebel, which is sad. Lots of people had a picture of your child. I don't. I would never have a picture of none of y'all children unless y'all send them to me as showing me your children because I wouldn't have them as no blackmail or just some dirt on you. But the thing about that picture wasn't the fact that it was your children in the picture. It was a picture of your children with their father, the man you said you haven't even been around in 10 years. And I think that's why she had it. I don't know. I don't care because when she put that picture up and you said that I was sitting on a stage, on a platform while she had it, I spoke to her and she did what's best that she did for her channel. But the fact that you drag into that, honey, you hold on to that and you talk about Terry Lynn, girl, these people have done you like filth. And like I said, a couple of them you hang out with and you think it's cool because you think it's cool, but you look like a fool. I sat in Amber's chat and listened as they broke down your case. No one has broke down your case like that. And actually, the way Amber broke down your case, it let everybody know you were fully lying. But you sit up in her face. John Yates again talked about your daughter, and John Yates, the original one. I remember before that was saying your son was what you say that Jen Bailey says about your son. Ain't John Yates the one who helped orchestrate them calling them people? But you forgive him. Girl, y'all better get your life together. For 2023, if you think I'm going to sit around and keep acting like I see this, but I don't see this, I see that, but we can't say nothing about this. No, I'm calling all y'all out. That's fake. So you just gave Sweaty, and the only reason you probably being nice to Sweaty is because you probably want a super chat or something, because I don't think you care nothing about Sweaty. Because if you, I ain't even gonna get into it. I'm just not going. Y'all too phony and frugacy for me. So like I said, she always, Terry Lynn the worst. Terry Lynn is this, Terry Lynn, but you called her Titty Lynn. You passed around her pictures of her boobs, and I know you did because you talk about them a lot on your channel. I've watched a lot of your lives, and you hang with Muzz, Joe. You hang with whole muds and you want to talk about who right and who wrong. See where you got pictures of people family. You hang with people that stalk people family and funeral homes. So I know y'all got pictures of people's kids. And I'm not saying that's right. If you doing it, Terry Lynn doing, Sarah Sue doing it, Jesus Christ doing it. I am saying stop sitting up here holding your high horse with your head held up so high and you knee deep in the BS. And I'm not defending that for Terry Lynn. It just so happens that I'm like, nah, this ain't got to be about Terry Lynn. You could be dragging out on another person. And I'd say, Siwa, how come you pick and choose who can talk about your kids? How come, I mean, your kids should be mad that you pick and choose who can talk about them. That's how we found out in that case that your homie, your best friend that was M, was damn near like 50 years old. I'm like, how was he your best friend at that time? I mean, where did y'all friendship start at? Was he your parents' friend? But it wasn't Terry Lynn who brought that out. She didn't put that to the forefront. No, 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 no. Like I said, she dragged you for filth. I know it's people that to this day see you saying something nice about her and laugh. John and them roasted you. Ben said you a fake witch. All the nastiest stuff in the world, but you forgive that, forget that. Then some of them videos still circulating the internet. I ain't seen nobody circulating the internet about the one Terry Lindy. I ain't seen that one circulate. I know them other ones are. But you'll jump up on one of their panels and just be hee ha 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 hee ha 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 ha. You just one of the goofies they know they control. It's that simple. It's like you just want to be in the end. You just gotta talk about it. Like you just gotta say something. You gotta, oh yeah, and Terry Lynn didn't actually do those pictures on me. Terry Lynn did that on purpose. All them people did it on purpose. And let's just say and Terry Lynn. All of them did it on purpose. All of them called you out and did nasty stuff to you. All of them disrespected you. Why do you pick and choose who you like and who you don't like? Who you forgive and who you don't forgive? You'll be sitting talking about people. And then they called the jail and they were trying to put money on his books. And they was doing that. So was Amber. She was putting money on his phone to talk to him. She sent for him to have stamps. And I ain't knocking her for it, but did you forget? Or I forgot around here, we don't talk about it no more. When people did something wrong, we stopped talking about it because they not talking about it. Nah, Booney, it happened in all our face. We was all sitting there. I was in every one of them chats watching. I was in them chats when, not in Terry Lynn's room, I was in them chats when they was calling your daughter sluts. And I said, oh my God, they said she's going to grow up. And who does that to a child? It wasn't Terry Lynn. As I said, pick and choose what you want to see. Because we all sat back and saw it all, sweetie. We all sat back and saw it all. And there's some people who probably never even seen the video unless you showed the picture that Terry Lynn showed for that 5-6 seconds. Not saying it's right or wrong because I came up on your panel and told you it was wrong. I called Terry Lynn myself and told her it was wrong. And that was the only time anybody showed you any kind of a little bit of respect while they was dissing you. Because everybody else was dissing you and it was nothing nobody could say to stop it. People was dissing on you so hard they would have rather dude been out of jail than to believe you. To this day, people still saying your case a lie. They dogging you and you still talking about Terry Lynn in them pictures. Girl, you better get your priorities together. Get your shit together. Get on top of all of them so your kids can know one day you protected them. How about that? How about that? John Yates was part of the team of people who called your son's best friend's family after they died, and you still look out for him. Do you call your son and tell him that? Do you call your son up and say, hey, son, you remember when your friend's family got called and stuff? And it was all, yeah, it was that girl Penelope, and it was all this John Yates, and we all them was all together when it happened. Do you know that John had got a little sad about some stuff, and I called to see if he was okay? I tried to make sure he was fine. Your son will probably come through that damn phone cussing you out. And you know it like I know it. And I don't even know your son. But I guarantee if you go tell him about Terry Lynn. Because then again, I'm trying to figure out how Terry Lynn had a picture in the first place with them and they dad. And this somebody ain't been around for years. I'm just all none of this is making sense to me. I'm so confused. And I think Terry Lynn stopped being your friend when you went on AT2's channel and other people's channel and was telling her business like it was your story. So even if she was nice to you, I think she stopped liking you that day. And you don't seem to understand that. But like I said, I just saw that and I'm like, wait a minute, Sweaty don't even feel good. She made a comment and now she being scalded because she made a comment. I don't even know what the comment was. But then it became, oh no, y'all know Terry Lynn the words. Do y'all know Terry Lynn did this? We gonna keep telling the story. Every time Amber, you mention Amber, do you mention to your whole room about what she did to you? Because I know your whole room know what she did to you. When you bring Muzz up, do you put disclaimers out that she's the biggest piece of shit that comes on your panel? I bet you don't. That's so phony to me. And that's why I said it's these same cats and they little puppet sidekicks who are never gonna let the hate and the misery stop over here in this area because they live off of it and they get chump ass checks off of it. So they never gonna stop. They never gonna stop sending their subscribers to go eavesdrop. They never gonna stop being in the gossip house. They never gonna stop being part of it. I think believe Siwa is a doxer too. When I name those content creators that I believe in these last couple of years are not only part of the doxing, I know that if Muzz went and checked on that funeral like that and went to that funeral home, I know Muzz doxed for her. You can't tell me different. You can't tell me different. And then, like I said, every time some guys come out, Siwa say she got it. So that tells me Siwa got pictures of people too. She's sitting there, what she do is she probably feed them to other people so they can give them out. But I'm just tired of it. And like I said, it is not because of no doggone Terry Lynn that I'm defending this. I'm just tired of seeing this, period. Wash, rinse, repeat, all of these people. And I'm going to state again, it's time to take out the racists and the trash. If you rocking with them, you standing for them, you one of them. Don't see what got a thing where she had the N-word on her Instagram or something. She was just posting what someone else posted. Wasn't John Yates just reading what someone else said? I'm done with all of them. I'm done with all of them. I see where they stand. And I'm no longer going with their agendas that they are trying to pump. And their agendas say, hey guys, I hate these people, so hate them with me. And then they say, guys, how do you like those people that are trying to make you hate people? No, y'all trying to make me hate people. These are the same people that call people and ask about super chats. These are the same people that stalk people about, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with them. So, like I said, I just woke up this morning and heard that, and I was like, wait a minute. Are you going to follow that up about all the other people that tortured you last year? Or just Terry Lynn tortured you last year? Because I was around last year, and I know for a fact that's a lie. And I was around the year before last, and I know for a fact that's a lie. The year before last, nobody was checking on you other than to humiliate your name. And you actually had a crowd of real people in your thing, your subscribers that really cared about you, and they wanted you to get that underwater stuff so you could do things. They want their camera. They wanted that from you. But you walk around here like you innocent and you good and you are just as evil as these Ku Klux Klaners. You just as manipulating and conniving as the rest of them. You lie half the time you come on here and you a schemer too. So if you want to talk about somebody, address you, sweetie. Address Muzz. When you address Muzz and stop covering up for Muzz, stop sugarcoating for it, I liked you, Siwa. I did. I liked you when none of them liked you. I liked you when Terry didn't like you. I liked you when none of them liked you. Amber didn't like you. Nobody liked you. And I liked you, Siwa. When Muzz pulled that shit, I sat in the background. I said, I'm not going to judge, Siwa. But then I started watching how calculated you were, Siwa. I watched. I watched. And I realized that some of the drama you in, you put yourself in because you want to be there for the clicks and the views. I watched how you brought black people on your panel so they could get into it and sat back there and feud it. I've watched you, see, when this is my opinions on you. And I think that you are just as messy. I think you just as conniving. And I am convinced you and Muzz are racist. I'm convinced. I am convinced. And I'm going to watch every goddamn thing y'all have ever said to prove to my theory of what y'all really are. That is my word. That is my bond. It ain't got nothing to do with Terry Lynn. It's got to do with I'm taking out the racists and the trash. If you fall under that category, in this category, I don't care if nobody else throw you away. I'm throwing you away for me. And I'm speaking nothing but facts about what y'all did. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because you cool with her and not say her name. And I'm not going to say Pook name because you just want to talk about the other person. I'm not tied to none of this with none of us. None of these people own me. And the devil will never make me dance again. So all y'all who want to say, oh, well, it's okay if John and Sarah and Pookie do it. But if you do it, I'm calling you out. I'm calling all y'all out. I'm calling all y'all out. So run, tell that. Like I said, this was going to be quick, sweet, to the point. I'm going to have to get ready for work. I will go live maybe on lunch. I definitely go live after I get off of work. I hate that I had to come in here fussing, cussing, and buses, but I'm so tired of these people over here. They wake up with hate. They in the morning with hate. But here's the funny thing. They bring all this hate to the internet and then they cool with the people they so-called hated, that they kept us up all night, that they stormed on, that they ran marathons, that they put they vow that they wasn't going to stop till these people was gone. Now them they bosom buddies. I'm tired of these people. Because they're the same people that bring the racism into this sector. They're the same people that bring the hate into this sector. They're the same people that brought doxing into the sector. They're the same people that bringing in people, kids in this sector. They're the same people that, it's all them. It's all them. And I said it once, I said it twice, I'm going to say it again. Take out the racists and the trash. Period. Period. Y'all want to be racist and trash, go to racist trash sectors. There's plenty of them around. But stop going into ones that you think you could get away with it. And oh, hold on, I got them all flunkied up on my... Nah, it's not that. It's not that. If somebody came in here right now and said something nice about C, would that be their opinion? I wouldn't really give a damn. I wouldn't have to argue with them that no, she's really not that. And you're convinced she's good and I'm convinced she's bad. Well, I'm convinced you're bad. I'm convinced you're evil. I'm convinced you're a clout chaser. And I'm convinced you're a compulsive liar. I'm convinced. And I ain't got to put up one video. I ain't got to dish you to say that. I've seen it. I've heard it with my own ears. I've heard you contradict. I've heard you change the story. I never said none because I didn't really give a damn. But while you sitting here on that high horse and on that pedestal so high, it's time you fall off, sweetie. It's time you reckon that you ain't what you saying you are. You none of the things you saying you are. There's so much more you could be doing on here. You part of the indigenous people? Well, you know what? Show me the one that's out here representing for the indigenous people like that all over YouTube. You could be one. You say you into Wiccan and you're doing all this and you're a witch and you're a Christian. You should be doing something positive and uplifting. You're doing all this hateful stuff, and yet you ain't put one spell that could calm down nothing over here. What you don't want to, let me guess, you putting a spell for it to be worse so everybody can get more clicks and views, including you. And the reason I don't title this with nobody's name, and I'm never going to hashtag none of these people, because I'm not doing it with that purpose. I came on here, and no matter what it is I want to talk about, I'm going to talk about. And that's what I'm going to do on my channel. And it's not to get no fame. I want no fame off of people who are fameless. People who are shameless. People who are trash. That ain't fame. That ain't fame. If you go hang out in the dumpster, you better believe you're going to walk out smelling like trash. Remember that. You don't have to be trash if you're hanging out in the dumpster to smell like trash. So like I said, I ain't no better than nobody or nothing. But I just thought I'd say that because that kind of blew the shit out of me this morning. Like, dang, I mean, you got such a hard on for Terry Lynn, but you want to be cool with the other people? Like, one don't make sense. Like, it just, I mean, to me, if I was Siwa, I'd hate them all. I'd hate them all. Especially Amber and John. I'd hate them if I was Siwa. It's no way I'd have them on my panel and believe that anybody would think that made sense. But then be sitting there, Terry Lynn, Terry Lynn, Terry Lynn, Terry Lynn. The first time I heard anybody on their panel say that Rio couldn't come back to Philadelphia because he had some stuff going on with a little girl, it was Siwa. Siwa said she got the email. Because once again, she stay in the mess. And the only reason she got nice to Rio was because she fell out with Sunshinery. And that was the get back because C was a bully too. See what bullies people, attacks people, gets information on people because she's part of the team of people that are part of that doxy, messy, bitter bitches club. She part of the club. That's why half her feuds go 2-3 years back. That's why she gonna jump harder on Amber's clit for this one because Amber's after Brooke. And see what been after Brooke since the beginning of Jesus. Y'all better know the history of these people before you even tell me a story. Because if you watch them, you'll be like, this shit will give you a headache. I don't know who, hey, who. I don't know which is popular to dislike. I don't know. BB, how you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm copacetic. But real recognize real and fake can stay the fuck away from me. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. And I just noticed that, like, it be so much faking. And we be sitting here subscribing and stuff, knowing that this is so fake. But yeah, we sitting there feeding. Come on now. I've been praying for Sweaty for days now to get better, to feel better. I wake up in the morning and she in a chat being chastised because she made a comment. I don't even know what comment she made about Terry Lynn. I don't even know why she was making a comment about Terry Lynn up in she was chat in the first place. But you know, I don't know no more what's going on around here. I don't know what's going on around here, but I know that most of the people that have caused the shit, have started the shit, have brought things to this sector, they do it for money and they teaching everybody how to be shady, shifty. Some of y'all look dumb. Y'all hanging out with people that dissed y'all so bad, but do you work? Come on, y'all look stupid. And when it happened again, it's gonna be like, man, what were y'all just waiting for it to get worse? Then y'all be saying, don't talk about what we went through. We've been through that. We made up. We friends. Y'all friends? Mm, mm. It's a lot we don't know, Grace Case. It's a lot we don't know, and that doesn't make you racist. What makes you racist when you decide because of somebody's color they are not? They're less than. When you speak on black people, they gotta always be doing something that involves jail, drugs, gang banging. You gotta change your voice. You decided we were uneducated because we were black. That's a fool. Because these people who are here acting a fool, I guarantee I know many black people way more educated, way more articulate, way more money than any of these fools that we are worshiping who are out here passing this around. So it's a big difference. You know, and like I said, it's a lot of racism over here. And we can sit up here and say it's not, it is. And some of your favorite creators condone it. Do you all know it's sectors that refer to this area? And this area, and by this area, when they refer to it, I'm not even gonna lie, they referring to the people that they know. All these names we just said, they know these names in this area. They think they probably, but they refer to this as a racist sector, a racist white woman sector. That's what they call it. They said because in reality, it's filled with that. That's what was brought up in here, and sometimes you look around. And I don't think everybody is. I know it's great people in here. I know it's people in here who aren't racist. I know it's people for a fact. I've held conversations with them who have grown up in racism, but they chose to be something different and better. And they would never be like that. There are many African Americans in here, African descent people in here. There are Asians in here. There are all different kinds of race and backgrounds and everything in here. And that I understand. But some of your top creators over here have built the biggest divides and the biggest walls because they're racist. So I state again, take out the racist and the trash. Period. Or declare this a racist sector and let the racists have it. Either way it goes, I either want to see better or whatever, because either way it goes, I will never stay anywhere where that kind of hate is going on forever. It's just no, you can't fix some of these people. You can't. So, like I said, I just came on because I had to say it. I had to say it. Because see, these people are so about her agenda. What she wanted was the whole room to start shitting on Terry Lynn because that follows her agenda. I don't need y'all to shit on her. I don't want to shit on C. Well, I want to call out people for really what they are and what they really doing. That's what I want to do. So I want to say, if Terry Lynn is the worst you see, because you just declared she's the worst of them all, and John Yates is okay, I have to declare you part of the Klan. So you have officially entered my list of the racists. Take out the racists and the trash. I won't do it. And I'm out, y'all. Good morning. Have a good one. Like I said, y'all, I'm sitting here. I literally was like, I can't even put on my clothes because I'm so sick of this. And like I said, it's not because it's here. It was so funny. Is of all the people we named have done something wrong on here and bad, of all of them, and I ain't got nothing against everybody or nothing like that. Terry Lynn got one of the realest hearts. I told Terry Lynn, and this is the part y'all don't know. I told this to Terry Lynn in Vegas. Terry Lynn, because she said, Daddy, I swear you got so much patience. I said, Terry Lynn, here's the sad part. You are 5 times nicer than me. I lose it quick and don't turn back. Ain't gonna be no we made up. Ain't gonna be no it's okay. Ain't gonna be no call the motherfucking dogs off. And if you took my life, it'd be people that would still rise up like roses to fight that same battle for me. So please note it. So that's what I told you. I'm like, oh, they worried about Terry Lynn. Oh no, I refuse to get into it. People don't want that smoke. Y'all want clicks and views. Y'all don't want smoke. Them two different things. So I'm not getting into that, but I'm not gonna hesitate to call out what y'all are doing in our face. So, like I said, next time one of these content creators is telling y'all how bad somebody else is, go on the resume of people they kicking it with that did them worse. And then come talk to me about how you listening to anything they're saying. Like I said, don't know what was going on over there, and I hate that I had to wake up and see that, and it's even sadder that that's where Sweaty was in the morning when we don't even see her over here. All right, guys, I love you. I'm gonna get up out of here because I'm just getting aggravated by the fakeness. I really am, because I almost feel like there's so many abused people over here and had so much bad stuff in their life that they are looking for abusers to hang out with. Well, I'm here to tell you, you don't deserve that. And I don't care what went on in your life and what anybody did to you. Y'all need to know you never deserve to be around people that abuse you, people that torture you, people that don't love and respect you. You don't need that. None of us need that. None of us need that. But over here, you see it. People are looking to hang out with abusers. They're looking for validation from losers. That's sad. All right, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here. Oh, my God. I'm going to get ready to do what I did. Thank you. Thank you, my sisters. Thank you, my moms. Thank you, mama. And thank you for coming in because I literally just went straight live. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you for being here. Stacy, how you doing? Grace, Case, BB, everybody. Thank you for coming through. I am going to... I don't know, y'all. Sometimes I wonder what trash I am for actually sitting around this much trash. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here because, like I said, morning, noon, night, Christmas, they don't care. These bitches are better. I gotta go because you'll end up being a bitter bitch trying to fight these bitter bitches. I don't want to fight them. I just want to prove the points. It's not a fight. That's not a fight. I just want to prove they are what I'm saying they are. I want to prove that they're doing it right in our face. And the bullies we speak on are them. That's what I want to prove. The racists we speak on are them. That's what I want to prove. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, Virgie. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, everybody. I love you. I will get back at you, like I said, either at lunch or at the end of my day. I'm going to do my live at 7. Well, because I never know if it's gonna be 6 I get off. But guys, I swear, so glad I went back down to 2 days a week. All right, guys, I'm out. I will talk to you later. Love you, bye. Joshua, hey, sorry if I missed you.